All right.
Good deal. All right, so we are. Am I lagging? Or is somebody who's lagging?
You look like you're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's you.
It would be me, wouldn't it?
Still behind the train.
Yeah, man. I got that. As Chris calls it, that Rhode Island internet.
Yeah.
That's it, man. All right, so basically tonight, we got the blab going on, and we appreciate everybody coming on and watching and talking. And the idea tonight with the blab is we're going to talk about Q4. What is the cutoff date for us for Q4? Plans for Q1. Mike's going to tap on some stuff as far as the UK. Steven's going to knock on the door with some eBay stuff and thrifting things. And we're going to kind of wrap it up with some tools. And the tool that I'm going to give away tonight will be a KDC 200. So, and that is.
Are we?
No, you are not. You are not.
Everyone
Whitney, on
name
the
it.
other hand, maybe.
Whitney.
We were able to give this away courtesy of Christopher Grant, and Christopher sells basically refurbished KDCs for $125, whereas I bought mine for $250. So come into Source of Society. He's got a link in there. If you don't win this one tonight, guess what? You can at least get them half off, and they'll do the exact same thing. And for myself, I love it. I love the KDC. It's worked great for me. And I don't know about these guys. I don't know where y'all are, but let's just do this. All right. Here's the thing. How's Q4 going for y'all?
So
Mike,
far, so good.
Steven, whoever, Chris. There it is.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I mean, we went from I think like 35 the first month that we were on, and then we were like $15 shy of 6K last month. This week's been kind of slow so far, but we got a few big shipments that are about to hit. So, picking up, getting bigger every day. And
Where are you sitting?
Most of our stuff goes to SHA 1.
Okay, Tennessee.
Is that what you mean? Like which warehouse?
Yeah.
Most of the stuff goes to SHA 1. I think our like shoes and whatnot go to Indy 4 or 5, one of those.
I got you.
And every now and again we get something way out in California. Which
It gets bogged down out there in California. That's Mike's favorite place.
Jeez, dude.
across the street.
All my stuff goes to California. Well, up the street. It freaking sucks, dude. Because I'm sitting there waiting on almost 2 weeks for it to get live. So I did send. I have a few shipments go to Indiana and Tennessee today, so we'll see what happens. But
Chris, where are you sending your stuff to?
A lot of it. The last shipment that went to like Indianapolis and then Virginia. That's the main places that it goes to. Then I had some go to Phoenix. I've never sent to Phoenix before, but it didn't seem that fast for Phoenix. But
That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, so I've been slacking. I haven't shipped off that much stuff. I get disbursement this week, and I'm gonna ship off stuff. But I'm loving the whole Q4 because stuff that's been just sitting in my inventory is actually selling now. So
That's awesome.
it's like I'm not missing a beat, So it's kind of cool.
If you had to guess, how often are you checking your seller at?
Probably, man, like once every 10 minutes, dude.
That's it, man.
I don't have those Derek French and Dean numbers, man.
Derek's over here killing it, man. I'm proud of Derek, man. He's doing awesome. The crazy thing about Derek is he's doing it on 2 days, and there's going to come.
That's what I like too.
Yeah, when he goes full time, that guy, I feel sorry for anybody in Michigan because there's going to be no more inventory in Michigan once he goes full time.
Derek is full time, dude. He works 2 days a month at his job. He's full time, dude. dude.
That's it, man.
We're gonna to have him hop on here too. So I'll just say my piece and then let him get on here too.
If you don't know, Chris has got a group called Amazon FBA Motivators. It's a freaking awesome group. Join it, and I mean, you can get so much valuable information out of that group. And if you're not in it, just reach out to Chris, and he's more than welcome, to let you in there. So
yeah,
I mean,
you guys
definitely
come join us.
Look at it. I mean, yeah, man.
You guys are doing good with these blabs, man. I've watched them all. The last one I watched. Are you doing it Periscope tonight too?
I did Periscope earlier tonight and everything. Talking about.
I wasn't home the last one that you guys did with Bia, but I watched it on the Periscope. Or was that I forgot which one that was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bia was that. We took a week break for the holiday, so I think we're on 4 or 5 or 6, something like that.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. So here's kind of the next question as far as, and there goes Mike out the door. Can't even get the second question out the door with him. All right. Here's the question. So you got it in your mind how long your items are being processed. When do you stop sending in your masses for Q4? For me, it's the 16th of this month because I'm under premium placement to where I'm sending all my stuff to Cha 1 and Cha 2. So all my items get checked in within 48 hours. The only things that don't get checked in are clothing and, shoes, and that's it. But as far as grocery, toys, beauty, health, sports, and home and kitchen, 48 hours. But for me, I'm the 16th because I'm looking at, if it's the 16th, you figure I'm in there on that Friday, and you got those late people coming in on December 23rd to try to get in for Christmas. I don't even want to be in that mess because then you're stuck with a lot of inventory. Not saying the Q1 is not going to be just as good, but don't expect. But that's my thought. What about y'all? When is y'all's cutoff taken into consideration of y'all's check-in time?
I'd say similar to probably like probably the 14th. I mean, we sent a massive shipment in, I think, Wednesday, and usually they hit in 2 days. This time, so we'll have to wait till Monday for it to get in. So probably like the 14th, just to give us that buffer to make sure it gets in there. And then, yeah.
I mean, we were kind of talking about this on the show on Monday. Like Derek was saying, I don't know about stopping shipping stuff in because it's just going to be as busy in Q1 with people getting gift cards for Christmas and all that stuff, going back online and getting the stuff that they couldn't get for Christmas, So,
oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm just going to keep on shipping, and I've explained it a few times. I pay myself out of my disbursement, so it's not like I'm going to see any change. I'm still going to make my money, and I'm still going to reinvest everything back into the business that I don't keep for myself. So I'm just going to keep on shipping in, man.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm continuing just to send stuff in, but my starting in January, my whole sourcing is going to be tweaking it a little bit just because I'm sourcing for the UK as well. So I'm I have to actually pretty much source double. So but I'm still sending everything in as far like I'm normally doing.
Hey Chris, somebody asked, Recruiter Tweets asked, how much you decide to pay yourself? Did you kind of have an idea going into it? I mean,
actually, I like to use, I'm really good with numbers. So I went in and it was like, some people are like paying themselves 10% doing this and giving percentage of the disbursement. I don't do that. I look into, I use the inventory lab and I look into my products each time they sell every day. It may take a little bit longer, but I can do it accurately. I look at every item that sells and I look at the profit on those items and I cut that in half. I keep half of that profit for myself. Then I put that other half of the profit back into the business. So I'm still. So if you guys want to look at it this way, I'm kind of running off of 50% ROI, but I'm really not. I'm doing over 100%. But I'm keeping 50% of the profit to myself and reinvesting the other 50% back into what I originally invested on that item. And I'm going through each item every day and doing that. So I'm not taking anything away from the business. I'm still adding to it, but I'm enjoying the business myself too.
There you go, man.
I mean, I'm very thankful. I mean, Amazon, I've never got to go and buy a whole bunch of stuff at Black Friday, like for my family. Like we went and got a bunch of pajama sets and toys and movies and games for our kids, and we've never been able to do that before. And this is the first year with Amazon's help that we were able to go do that. And I mean, it's a blessing. So that's how I pay myself.
Yeah, man, that's got to feel good, man. To see the kind of the payday. Man. That's awesome, man. You know, I agree with y'all as far as, you know, continuing. Like with me, like when Q4 hits, I'm at like, I do a lot of toys and I do a lot of grocery. Those are my two main categories. With toys, I bumped my my ranks up to 150,000. But after December 16th, I actually drop it back down to 75,000 because then I'm back in that. What is that, Mike? Like the top 2%?
Yeah, it's around there.
Yeah, and that's it. That rank right there is still all year long because you got toys for birthdays. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's gonna be people in January that's gonna send late Christmas gifts. So Chris is exactly right. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. Let's see, the kind of thinking that, you know, we're on basically 2 weeks out away from the end of our quote unquote quarter 4. What are y'all's plans rolling into quarter 1?
My plans is to hit up the clearance, man. That's what I want to focus on. I remember last year, all the toys that didn't sell, they like marked those down big time, you know. That's my plan. That's all I'm thinking about is clearance.
Yeah, because you know they're going to have a major reset in all these stores. So, I mean, how about you, Steven?
Given that I've talked to Dean about this, I'm kind of giving the control over to my wife of Amazon. I'll still help her source and everything, but I'm going to handle eBay and she'll do Amazon, and we'll try to basically put out a lot through both avenues. We're going to focus on kind of like shift focus from toys and stuff like that into vegetables, trying to find wholesale, and we do real well with like kitchen and home. So stocking all that stuff. The new year and New Year's resolutions, probably some health and fitness stuff. But I'm going to be focusing a lot harder on eBay too, though, and getting that back to where it was because it's kind of off a little bit.
I got to go ahead and give credit. Steven was the reason that I got into eBay. And without a doubt, if I didn't see how it was, you know, him going out and doing the hustle every day, every weekend, I would be honest with you, I really wouldn't have had the passion that I have into it right now. So I give him 100% credit for me being where I'm at. And I transitioned from eBay to Amazon because it's hard to have this guy right here beside you going out sourcing in front of you and just getting all the good stuff. I'm over here like, I got to get into a whole nother category. So I got to definitely give credit to Steven and everything. He rocks it with eBay. And
now I'm in your house.
That's it. You know,
Steven, do you do any Craigslist or anything like that as well?
I used to. I don't really do much anymore, though. Yeah, not really. I mean, we sell some stuff. My wife sells some stuff on like local Facebook groups, like Swip Swaps and things like that. But I know you were using. I read somewhere you were using. What's that app you're using now?
Off of Up. I actually made a couple sales off of that yesterday, and then I made some sales today on it as well. And I mean, people hit you up fast on it too, and you know, when they message you, it kind of comes back like Facebook Messenger, like you're chatting with them. So it's really cool, really good concept. And I mean, people see it like instantly, the stuff that you put on there, and I get fast responses on it. And so some of the items that I'm doing on eBay, I'm just slapping them on that, and I mean, within 2 days, the stuff was selling. So I've actually made more money doing offer up these last 2 days than I've made on Amazon. So
There you go.
you guys should try it out if you guys never tried it. And you can list within 20 seconds. You can do it on your phone. It's literally 4 steps to list an item. So something to think about if you're doing eBay and all that stuff.
I never even heard of it. You were talking about it, and I was just like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, look it up, man. It's a really good layout and everything. OfferUp is amazing. So.
Yeah, that's where I get all my guitar. I've been using OfferUp to get all my Guitar Hero guitars.
There you go.
So
you can sell and you can buy some good stuff on it. I mean, it's like a garage sale. It's like a garage sale on your phone, you know. So
there you go.
There it is. There it is. Mike, how about you, bud? What's your thoughts on Q1 coming up?
I'm changing a little bit on Q1. I'm quitting eBay in January. It's just I don't have the time for it anymore. Just with all the stuff that we have planned and what we're doing. So as far as Q1, we're gonna try to do majority wholesale and bundles. So we want to start trying to be on, creating our own listings more, all that stuff. Well, that's the plan.
That's awesome, man. I mean, as far as with me with Q1, the highlight that I'm looking at least the bullet points I'm looking at, is the UK. Mike's kind of opening the doors up to that, and I think he's going to work on something with helping other people having the potential in the UK. But I know that's coming down the line. And ASD, I mean, that's still a part of Q1. And I went to ASD in, when was that, Mike? August?
Yeah. It was around there, yeah.
And if you've never been to ASD, imagine 2 super malls full of nothing but exhibitors. And now there was at least 2,000 vendors, but the thing about it was, half of them probably sold junk. But I can tell you right now that Mike and Steven will vouch for it. I got one contact from there, and it's literally probably 50% of my inventory, and it sells. And that one contact has made my sourcing go from retailing, online, and private labeling to strictly mostly wholesale. And my ROI is probably 150%. That's Chris Pyle's numbers, ladies and gentlemen. That's something to be excited about, and I got to be with it. It's good to get that, but I understand, you can't always go to Vegas to go to ASD, but if you ever have the opportunity, it's something to think on. If you want to make this Amazon thing into something down the line that's going to be more than just a hobby. Wow. And it's good, and that's where I had the opportunity to barely meet Mike, and he kind of ran out of the room before I got there. Anyway,
don't even get started with that, dude.
So that's the thing, but that's the biggest thing. And then talking about the UK, I was actually, Chris talked about BIA earlier, all right, and we were talking about the UK and everything, and everybody knows that BIA actually is able to help you out with ungating stuff. And so I asked her, I said, are you able to ungate people in the UK? And she basically told me, she said, of course I can, And I said, which countries? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a slow learner, and turns out, Mike's like, Dean, there's more than just one area of the UK You know, you have let's see, what do we have? We have the UK, we have Germany, we have Spain, we have Italy,
France.
You know, well, BIA has been able to unlock you unlock somebody in every country. And if you haven't really thought about the UK, talk to Mike about it, because it made me think of there's a lot more possibilities out there. And imagine all this competition that you're having in the US. Cut it in half. What do you think? Is that right, Mike?
There's absolutely no competition in the UK. Like, you send stuff in, it sells right when it hits the warehouse. A lot of people, Prime is not as big over there, so if they get that free 2-day shipping and you're the only Prime member there or Prime seller, they're gonna hit you up first. So, and the prices are a lot higher over there as well. So
that's awesome. Mary asked about the shipping, Mike, because you're kind of familiar with the UK. Do you mind talking about it a little bit?
Yeah. So shipping, I recommend using DHL. You don't want to use UPS, FedEx. They kind of screw you in the end. DHL will do all your import fees, the duty, taxes, all that stuff. It's a one shop, everything. But what I recommend to do, instead of sending stuff to the UK, get a VA. I have a VA, and he does my sourcing, and he purchases from the UK. So all my stuff I buy from like toysrus.co.uk, Tesla, Real, all those places. They send it to a prep service in the UK, and they send it to me. So instead of spending $150, $130 to ship to the Amazon warehouse, and pay duty, taxes, and stuff on that, I just spend £4 shipping. I spend about £10 altogether to get to the warehouse, plus 40 pence for the prep service. So, but if you are going to send stuff there, yeah, DHL is a little expensive, but it's because it's a one-stop shop. They take care of everything for you. We are in the process right now of actually getting retail arbitrage teams in each country to do retail arbitrage for us. So if we don't want to do online arbitrage, we are creating teams of 3 people in each country to do our retail arbitrage for us, and then send it to the FBA prep place over there. It's Greg. I think it's Greg Johnson's. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he has his FBA prep stuff over there in the UK. So, but that's still in the works. We're still working on that. But yeah, if you're going to do the UK, definitely recommend hiring a VA. The expense of hiring a VA is going to be a lot cheaper than sending it overseas. So, but one thing you do need, make sure you guys have a passport. That's the only thing that sucks, is you guys need to have a passport in order to get your VAT. Or not your VAT, I'm sorry, get your Amazon UK account up and running. So make sure you have a passport, your VAT number, all that stuff taken care of before you even start opening your UK account.
That's awesome, man. I mean, that's definitely something that, we've all battled for the buy box. And if you can basically go into all these countries and just dominate, how does the conversion work, Mike? How do you get paid from the UK?
It's all right. You can do it. You can do Amazon can either you can use Amazon service has a way where they do the exchange rate, but they charge you a fee. I go through a place called World Bank, where I have all my my European account, Germany account, Italy account. It's pretty much a third-party bank, worldwide bank account, and then they're the ones that get the international bank accounts for you, and then they transfer it in their funds. It's hard to explain. Like, we're actually working on something right now to like a video to show you guys how it works, so we can actually, it's free. It's a free account. So we're going to be working on a video soon, just so we can help you guys if you're interested in getting in the UK. But it's super hard to explain, but it's super easy to set up, if that makes sense. I saw a question on how do you pay the people. So the people who do the sourcing for you, they actually work on commission. So you don't pay them up front. You don't pay them until the item sells. So you pay them a 10% commission after fees. So that will, in order for, if they want to get paid, get some good money, they're going to source some good stuff. So that's the workaround on, so they don't screw you and you don't screw them. So if they want to make money, you pay them every time something sells. So they're going to continue to keep buying stuff, good quality product for you.
Is there any time frame, Mike, that you have to be selling on Amazon, or are you aware of that or anything? Or is it like if somebody just joined Amazon and they've been doing it for a couple months, do you think they can still get into it?
I would get my feet wet in the United States first, just so you can know how it works. Because you do also need a home address in the UK for returns. So you got to have a virtual office and stuff like that. And that gets a little complicated. And especially if you're new to Amazon, you might get a little confused. But we can also set you up with a guy. If your stuff gets returned and you can't resell it on Amazon, I have a contact there in the UK that will sell it for you on eBay and just charge you a small commission. That way you don't have to pay to send it back or pay to get destroyed. You still have that other avenue to make money.
That's awesome, man. UK is definitely. So do you see yourself getting away from the USA?
No, I'm still going to do the US just because it's so convenient. But next Q4, I'm probably going to do heavy in the UK and not the US as far as toys goes.
What about the scanning? Mary asked about that.
Your scanning app. Okay, the Amazon Seller app. If you log out, it's going to give you a list of countries. You just click on the UK, Germany, Italy, France flag, type in your new account or your UK account, and bam, every time you scan, it pulls it up in the UK or pounds.
There it is. There it is. I hope that helps you, Ms. Mary. That's the way to do it. I guess tools. That's kind of where we were going to lead into and everything with this. I asked earlier in the Facebook group, what are your top 3 tools to no matter what could you do with Amazon? I mean, what if somebody was to take your top 3 tools? What are the ones that you could not do without? Steven, what you got?
Love my Dymo. The Dymo. One of them I don't even have yet because I'm going to consider one of them the heat gun because I can't wait to get my wife's outside. I got my wife that for Christmas. I hate the stickers, man. They tick me off. So that's the one I can't live without, and I don't have it yet. So I'm going to say Dymo, heat gun, and probably a Scotty peel or something simple like that. Obviously, there's packaging tape. It's going to be pretty hard to prove, but right in that zone.
Chris, how about you, bud?
Well, I guess it's kind of a 2-part answer. Like, I love Scoutify. I love Scoutify more than the Amazon Seller app. So Scoutify, Inventory Lab, so that those go together. But both of those. And I'm excited to see the Dymo. I haven't got to use it yet, so I would say that would be my third answer.
That's awesome, man. You'll love that Dymo, man. I mean, you're gonna freaking your productivity is just gonna double, man. With that thing.
I mean I still got stuff together fast, but man, putting out 150 30 ups and then trying to track down stuff to slap them on, man, that takes a while.
It does, man.
Dymo's great. Just to have the settings like I did, where I had it on the high quality setting.
God, man. Talking about bleeding from the ear. He had it set it where it was high quality, and it literally took 5 seconds for the thing to print one ticket. I mean, I just looked at it like, it was like, Dean, it's not your label. It's okay. And I was able to walk outside and walk back in for a second and print it. Mike, how about you, man? What kind of tools you gotta have?
As far as tools goes, I don't know. My scanner for one. I don't leave home without it. Got my scanner. I'll say my Dymo, my VA. And I've been actually doing. With my, I don't know if you wanted me to say anything, but our software that we have for that's actually been working out for me. Checking out, doing the different types of products we're looking at for bundling. That's been freaking awesome.
That's definitely something that's exciting coming up and everything. We're hoping to touch on that. For me, I gotta say I'm with Chris. You gotta have the app, bro. That Scoutify. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to use another app called Seller Tool. Then all of a sudden I started using Scoutify, and it's free with Inventory Lab. And that's just something that you gotta have in the field. My second thing is going to be the I would say my tape gun. I mean, I got a 3-inch tape gun, and I mean, it knocks it out in no time. Steven hates it, but it's all right. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The other day I about cried because I thought I lost this thing. All right? And this is the third thing that is probably the best thing that I have. I know Derek's got one, and he's actually got it to where it's in a glove, and that's gonna be the thing, And I mean, might as well just go ahead and give this thing away.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well. I mean, it's 9:45. By the way, I apologize for getting here late. Unfortunately, trains in Jacksonville decide to stop at 8:30 and just don't move for 30 minutes. But made it to the house, and I apologize. But we don't want to go so long into this thing. We want to, you got a lot of stuff to do on Friday nights, but I definitely want to give this away. I thought of a question, and my question is going to be this. If you've been watching, all you have to do is you have to put the type in the thing, the message and everything, and the first person to type and win, get it, and we'll put it in the mail come on Monday. The question is going to be is, who is the person that I mentioned that can ungate you in the UK?
That's funny.
Well, I didn't have it selected.
Dude, that was so easy, dude. That was so easy.
I think I was first, but I didn't have the box selected.
So what we got? Stacy?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Stacy, reach out to us. If you're not a member of Sourcing Society, join it. It's a free group. You're more than welcome to send that thing in the mail coming on Monday. One last thing before we drop off here. Mike mentioned about the software. What we've been working with the software is on Amazon, you're able to pick the top 100 items. And we've figured out a way for you to basically get the top 3,000 items in each category. And it's going to be something that, we're hoping to release here very soon. And we got some beta testers in it, and they're putting it to the test, and they're putting some good feedback to us. And the reason why that's important for me is because let's say you got an item that's in the top 2,500. By the time you hit it, the warehouse, it's gone. All right, that's going to basically make you have Q4 sales in Q1, 2, and 3. So that's going to involve you into it. So I mean, but that's just a taste of it. So we're in the beta stage now, and we're really excited about it. But once again, I want to just thank everybody for coming on. Chris, man, you're a freaking rock star out there in Dallas. And once again, man, if y'all not a part of Amazon FBA Motivators, join the group, man. I mean, it'll be one of your groups that you go to on Facebook on a daily basis, and he's always got good content out there. So definitely reach out to him.
Thanks.
So everybody's beefing me and everything. Mike, Steven, you got anything last words to say?
Appreciate everyone being here. Keep up the good work.
This went quick, man. What time is it?
9:47. I don't know about in California, but it's 9:47 out here in Jacksonville, Florida. But just in case you didn't watch it live, we're going to be able to upload this thing to YouTube, and we'll put the link later on in the week. So,
one thing is we do have a. Actually, no, we'll save that for next week. Never mind. I gotta talk with Dean. I gotta talk with.
Can't give it all away, Mike.
I gotta talk to Dean and Steve.
Hold on, Mike. No, man. Hold on. There it is.
It was that string out.
There's that string coming out of nowhere. So. But 2 weeks left in the Q4 for 2015. Take advantage of it every day you get. And if we don't see you, everybody have a Merry Christmas. And thank you for watching, y'all. We appreciate it. And we'll see you in 2016.